Hey Stampers, it's Judy Klock here at Stampin' with Crafty Klock, coming to you today for a quick live at lunch. And today's project is going to feature, there's no stamping involved. We're going to do some paper folding with a piece of 6x6 designer series paper. And we're going to create these cute little pockets. Just think you can put, if you have like kids in school and you have like a fall party coming up or Halloween party coming up, you can put a couple of pencils in here. I've got just two of our Stampin' Right markers in here. It'll fit one or two of those pretzel rods. Maybe you coat them on the top with chocolate. But this is just a great little item to have. Craft fair season is coming up. You could put a couple of pencils in there and sell these on your craft fair table. Obviously, you can use different papers for different holidays. We've got a little Valentine's one here. And look, the holidays are coming up. How about your table place settings? You can put your silverware in a little pocket with your guest's name on there and just leave it on the table setting. And you've got a gorgeous little place setting for your holiday tables. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a really quick project. And actually, I'm going to have a little commercial announcement. Hey, Patty Jean, you saw the pretzels at Costco. Costco has everything, apparently, except toilet paper. Our Stampin' Bingo is coming up. Patty Jean and I are doing Stamping Bingo on October 30th. You can still register. We're featuring the Gorgeous Leaves bundle. And this is one of the designs that you'll be making. So we're going to do a little bit of a masking technique for one of our cards. So go ahead and sign up. Just look in the events section on my Stampin' with Crafty Klock Facebook page, and you'll find a link to the bingo, and you can purchase your tickets. We'd love to have you. It will be a spooktacular evening. You'll have a fabulous time. Sorry, I couldn't resist. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to bring in our score buddy. And I got the basic design watching a YouTube video by Elaine Smith, but I kind of changed her design a little bit because it didn't really work for what I wanted. But the basics is from Elaine Smith. So we have a piece of 6x6 paper here. Again, I would caution you, if you have a one-way design, be cognizant of where you're placing your paper to score. So I am going to score this at 1.5, make that a little bit deeper, 3, and then at 4.25. So we're basically going to cut the paper into quarters rather. So I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees to the right and along. This will become my bottom. I'm going to score it at about 5/8 of an inch, a little bit bigger than a half, a little bit smaller than a quarter. All right, so now I have my paper. Now I want this to be my outside, so I'm going to flip it and I'm going to fold along all my score lines. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Now, starting with the paper that is on my right, where my right hand is, I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to fold it down to that first score line. Okay, simple enough. On the next page, on the left side, I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to fold it into that second score line, which is at the 3-inch mark. So I'm going to fold that right along there. So the top corner on the right comes into that first fold line at 4.5. And the top left, the fold line, the corner comes in and folds into that fold line on the 3-inch, is the score line in the 3-inch mark. I'm going to take the bottom, I'm going to fold it up. I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to fold it into that first score line. Okay, now, because this is going to be bulky, I'm going to trim along that first score line and get rid of that little tiny triangle in there. Okay. Then I'm going to take this edge and I'm going to fold this in to that first score line. That is going to be the flap that's going to fold over and anchor our little bag together, holder together. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on the right side and the left side of that middle of this, what's now going to be my middle one. I'm going to fold this over, and that's just going to create the base so our things don't fall out. Okay, and then this becomes the little piece that's going to get folded over. Now you don't have to, you could just fold this over like this if you want. It actually may make it less bulky. That's your call, but then you always run the risk of maybe this side peeking out over here, but you could always just trim it. So let's leave it open for now. It's a little bit less bulky if we do it that way. Okay, there we have it. So there you have our little pocket. And like I said, you can put any number of things here. You know, maybe you've got a new team member starting. How about putting a paper bone in there and presenting this to all of your new team members? Or if you have a gift that you want to give to your team or to your Stampin' Up! Friends. Mine's terribly dirty. I have to clean it. But, you know, a great little holder for a paper bone. Like I said, a couple of pencils. Maybe you've got an artist and you want to give them some paint brushes. Anything that is long and sort of slender, this would definitely fit in. You know, maybe you want to give somebody a blending brush. How cute is that? A pretty little blending brush. So I think there's lots of uses for this little pocket. Again, depending upon the season, just change what paper you're using. And, you know, you need party favors for a kid's party. Again, you know, some just fun, colorful paper. And you can really make anything you want for any season you want with this cute little holder. And it will just, like I said, hold really kind of anything you want to put in there. Okay, that's it. Hey, Patricia, that's it for this edition of Live at Lunch. I hoped you liked this little, like, I don't know what I'd call it, like a little tchotchke holder maybe. But I think you'll find that there's lots of uses. I'll go ahead and I'll upload the measurements. Well, I won't upload them. I'll write a comment when we're done and I'll put them down. So don't forget to go ahead and give me, you know, a like or something so I know you're here. Facebook works off algorithms, so the more you interact, the higher up in the feed my posts go. So I appreciate any support that you can give me. And again, don't forget to register for Stampin' Bingo on October 30th. We'll be working with the Gorgeous Sleeves bundle, and we're going to do some quick and easy masking techniques. All right, that's it. I'll see you all next week. Bye.